Hey guys, today we're going to go over installing and using the client version of LoadTrack. So to install LoadTrack, you're going to type in LoadTrack client install just to any web browser. And then the first link is LoadTrack client install. I'm going to click on that. It's going to take us to the web version of LoadTrack. You have to type in your company name. So for my case, it's going to be Evo, your username, capital first name, and then capital letter last name, and then whatever password was set up for you, and then click login. And then you're going to click on this link right here which says install LoadTrack client, and then you're going to have a pop-up. You want to hit keep and then open. And then this is your login for the client version of LoadTrack. Again, same thing as the website. You're going to want to type in the company name, so Evo, first name dot last name, and then type in your password. And then you're going to hit login. Here is the main page of the client version of LoadTrack, and we're going to go to the routes menu. It's going to have you select a date. You can either select today or whatever date that you want to look at. So if you wanted to look at next week, Thursday, you could select that date as well. We're going to click on today. So when you're looking at the routes menu, on the left-hand side, you're going to see where all your loads are. The middle section is your drivers, and then the right-hand side is where you can type in your origin destination, see your route times, and then you just have a sort tool down here. So I'm going to show you how to sort your search drivers. We're going to go to tree options in the load tree. We're going to select a date. You can select any date that you want. So we're going to go tomorrow, June 9th. You can select any group you want. So for instance, we're going to go to Ursa, and then you can sort it by driver name or driver number. And then you always want to make sure this use driver group box is checked. If you were searching for late drivers, you could check that box. If you were looking for a driver that had a hazmat or a class A CDL to get a route covered, you could use this additional criteria and then select what you were looking for. So I'm going to hit OK because I want to look at tomorrow and then the Ursa driver group. So now here is all the drivers that are considered Ursa drivers. And up here is our date. So we are looking at routes for June 9th, 2020. You can also change the date by hitting these two arrows. So if I want to go to the 10th, I can hit the right arrow. And now it says routes for 6/10/2020. If I want to go back, just hit the left arrow. And your drivers. A gray name means that there is no route on the driver. Black means that there's a route on the driver, but they have not looked at it. So if we click on the driver, the route opened up. If we click on the driver's name again, it will close it. Blue means that that driver has looked at the route, and then we can see the route up here. We see their origin and destination on the right-hand side, and then the times for the route. We're going to close the David. You can also sort it by late arrival. So if we click late arrival, all the late drivers will pop up here. And then a helpful tool. So if you didn't know what green number meant, or you didn't know what a green circle next to driver's name meant, you can click the show legend. And then here is your key for everything. So this will give you all the information you need to know about the route tree. And then we can click on load tree, and it's going to give you more information about the actual load on the driver. We can go to route grid, and it's going to show you this portion up here. So what does a red time mean? Hard time. What does a blue time mean? We can go to route alerts. So here's what all the times mean. So green, was there a number of minutes late completing a stop location? And then if you don't want to look at this anymore, you can just do close legend. So just a overview too, green means that the driver is available. A green X is what we use for a leash driver. A blue X means that it's that driver's non-work day. So we like to show drivers by if they're available or not for our staff to call. So this driver would not be available tomorrow. Green, available, and then if we try to search, a red X would be that driver is unavailable for vacation, health reasons, if they had they're out for medical leave, anything like that. So here's your overview of the client version of LoadTrack in the routes menu.